Hello, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duelist video. You know, considering what I titled the last video, it would be hilarious, depending on who my next opponent is. So who is my next opponent? I want to know. This could be very hilarious, but hold on. Okay, the Paradox Brothers. Interesting. The Paradox Brothers did appear in GX. I do not remember anything about that duel. Nothing. Except they probably lost, but I still do not remember enough to know for sure. Yeah, I don't remember enough to be sure. Okay, guys, you better stop, or I'm gonna end up being unable to stop rhyming. You guys need to stop. Alright. I'm gonna put down no monsters, That's suspicious. However, so is me using up most of my hand. Kind of feels like I'm walking into a trap, right? I don't care. Wow, your opening hand must really suck. Well, apparently, even though the opening hand sucks, well, the attack was still negated. Maybe that's a better use for the card, honestly. Okay, I use this. Actually, I wasn't paying attention. What if... Okay, that card is affected by traps, apparently. You know, if there is a possibility that... If there are... Hold on a second. Does my opponent have anything in their hand that can get rid... Anything that can negate my attacks? I know there are some ways to do this. Okay, well, clearly not then. Okay. Yeah, that was the card I was expecting could be used. Alright. Well, if this just makes things awkward. Yeah, this just makes things awkward. Alright, let's continue this. You know, considering this is just another... What? How dare you? How dare you get rid of my monsters like that? That is illegal, dude. Yeah, illegal. Oh my god. I cannot do anything. I cannot do anything. Okay, hold on a second. I will end my turn because obviously I can't defeat a level 3. I can't defeat a monster with 3,000 attack. Though props for my opponent actually putting that card in their deck. That takes dedication. Hold on a second. Dedication? Does that really take dedication? All it takes is really just knowing that they used that card in the anime. That's all they really need to know. Is that it was used in the anime, that's it. Okay, hold on a second. Now, this may still fail. Okay. I see. Well, okay. Sure. Now, my monster still has 1900 attack. Not the best, but it's respectable. Okay. This is ridiculous, you guys. Seriously. I don't know how I feel about this decision of yours. Okay, well, I'm gonna put this off. You know, my opponent could... Hold on. Is that another wall of disruption? I just want to know. Do I want to know? My opponent just surrendered. That is hilarious. Rather than be defeated, they just surrendered instead. Although I think that's pretty much admitting defeat. I'm not really sure there's an issue with that. But it is funny when they just surrender instead of their life points just hitting 0. Okay. I can probably do Pegasus again. I haven't been doing that. So, it looks like I've got 450 star chips. Which is hilarious. Because that means I've been completely ignoring the point of this entire event. Which is to collect star chips and duel Pegasus. I ignored the point of the entire event. So much that I can now challenge him 4 times. And this was unintentional. Am I ready for what's in store? Well, you know what? You don't terrify me. I mean, sure, you've got the Millennium Eye, but I'm probably just thinking about food. So, I'll be fine. And to be honest, I don't really think that Jaden is usually thinking about food when he's dueling. Although that, it could be the case. I remember there was one duel where he ate in the middle of the duel. And it was hilarious. Also, I too would eat in the middle of a duel. I would eat in the middle of a duel and still duel. Yes, I would do that. It would be very insane, but it is something that I would do. And why would I do it? Well, because I can. Yeah, that's right, because I can. There is no other reason. It's just because I can. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I attack him. Okay, well, now I'm going to attack him again. If I duel him 4 times, if the duels may not last long. I wonder if it gets harder later. I mean, the event has only been going on for... I think this is day 2. Yeah, I think this is day 2, and I'm surprised I've recorded 3 videos. Okay, well, that's fine, honestly. I know this is just a casual event, but yeah. I don't even know what the reward is. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't even know what the reward is. Oh, well, maybe it's one of these. Maybe that's what he's talking about. I don't know. But I've almost got 100,000 life points. Wow. I mean, I'm almost past 100,000 points, which is hilarious. And absolutely what I would do. Just complete... You know, I'm doing him on hard mode, which is hilarious because that means that I'm doing him at maximum strength. But is this actually his maximum strength? Do I trust this? He has the Millennium Eye there, I saw it. But I am not afraid of his... You know, reading minds doesn't really help you if the cards you see in our opponent's hand are still better than yours. I mean, sure, reading someone's mind helps. I mean, you can see what they've got. But if you know that they can counter your moves, and you know that their cards are better than what you've got to put out, then reading their mind really just tells you that they've got a better hand than yours. That doesn't really help you win. I like how I've got this shiny version of you belt. Dude, how did I even get that? It looks like a super rare. A super rare? That is not what I meant to say. I meant to say it looks like a special rarity. Okay. Now I attack you. So you may think that I'm threatened by you, but no way in hell. Anyway, I hope you don't have arachnophobia. I do not think Pegasus has arachnophobia. But Pegasus could have any number of things that I do not know about. Okay, I'm going to do this. I summon Neos from my hand. I can't use them immediately, but I will use them. Okay, hold on a second. I feel threatened by this card. Yes, this card feels very threatening to me. I don't even know what it is. Let me look. Okay, that was not a card to be afraid about. Honestly though, when my opponent puts a card face down, like, setting a card really doesn't make them seem threatening unless they are setting a card in their back row. You know what? Yeah, if they're setting a card in their back row, that's threatening as hell. Okay. And now, my opponent... hold on a second. I've got plans, Pegasus. You may be able to read my mind, but, trust me, I'm hungry, but I'm still paying attention. And again, I'm hungry, but I'm still paying attention to the duel, and I'm winning. Yeah, that's right, I'm winning. Okay, that was another victory for me. I can duel him 2 more times. I should probably end it there, honestly. Alright. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Okay, hard mode again. Like, you should not even terrify me, but you don't terrify me at all, Pegasus. Though I still imagine that if Pegasus looked into my mind, he'd be terrified. He'd be terrified. Though I do wonder, does he have any kind of... has he been desensitized yet to the horrors that are very terrifying? That is the worst way to explain anything. But I mean, listen, he has a painful past. And I don't just mean because of what he's trying to do when he's hosting the Duelist Kingdom tournament. I mean painful as hell. He sacrificed an eye. Hold on a second. Why did I pick this? Alright, fine. I cannot believe I just did this. Well, alright. The Pegasus definitely cannot read minds when it comes to someone's stupidity, I guess. If you're not thinking, then Pegasus can't get a read on you. Now, Yami-Yugi and Yugi came up with a brilliant strategy for getting past Pegasus's mind-reading strategy. They switched places And because they do not share a memory, they do not know what the other person put down. That is genius. But for some reason, I was jealous of Yami-Yugi and Yugi's relationship and connection to each other when I was younger, and what I was jealous of, they weren't even it wasn't even possible for them to. Pegasus's entire... I don't know what was going on with me. I was a weird child, okay? I wanted something that they had, but they didn't actually have it. It's weird. When I realized that they didn't have what I was jealous of, I was just like, dude, how did I forget Duelist Kingdom entirely? How many reruns has been on television? There is no way I could have forgotten that easily. No, I forgot. I did forget. And I only remembered years later. And not even within a reasonable time period. This was well over a decade later. Like, it was within the past few years later. And I'm almost 30, so that's embarrassing, but, you know, still. Now, what's interesting is I was jealous, and I wanted something. They didn't have it, but I still got it anyway. Okay, this is a disaster. Oh, God. I still hate using my skill, which is definitely very interesting considering. Oh, come on. Seriously? I'm getting rid of that card the first chance I get. You think you're a threat? Well, I will show you what a real threat is. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to destroy his cards. His cards will cease to exist. Okay, they aren't going to cease to exist. They're just going to the graveyard. That's it, basically. Alright, I attack. Okay. And now let's enjoy this. His monster just went to the graveyard. Okay, I'm gonna activate. I'm gonna ask for this. I don't really have anywhere to put the trap, so all I can do is just see if I get to use it. Okay, I see. Well, your cards are definitely interesting. Let's just say that it's somewhat respectful, but you know what? Pegasus is weird. Like, when I learned how old Pegasus is, I was like, are you serious? I thought he was like in his 30s, 40s. No, he's not. I can't even remember his age. What is his age? Okay, anyway, that's not important. What is important is that I win. That is the only important thing that I should be concerned about. Alright, I attack you directly. Yeah, that's it. I attack you directly. Yeah, I don't know what happened to you, Pegasus, but I think you've gotten rusty. You should probably do something about that. But yeah, as threatening as reading someone's mind may sound, I don't think it's quite as terrifying as it may seem at first. Now, obviously, for plot reasons, it was threatening. But, I mean, it's not actually as bad as it would be if, say, this happened in real life. Just because, well, do you really want to know what's on someone's mind? You might decide you don't want to have her. You might decide you wish you could forget. I don't really think there's anything in my mind that Pegasus would like to. Actually, no, I take that back. There are some things in my mind that Pegasus would not like to see. I'm going to be completely honest. There are things that I've experienced that would terrify the hell out of him. Like, you know, my mind being read does not terrify me. Although, some people reading my mind would be terrifying. Let's just be honest with that. Okay. I've got gems. They're probably going to be wasted at some point. I don't even know on what. I'm not even going to bother saying what they were last wasted on. But, yeah. Anyway. Okay, imagination, you're done for. I'm gonna go to Zexa World because next time I record, I'm going to be in Zexa World. So I can destroy more duelists, obviously. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. That's going to wrap it up for this video. I will see you guys in my next one. I will probably be recording this time, so expect more videos today. Besides just this one. And the previous ones.